At this point, we will tackle about the remaining province in MIMAROPA or southwestern Tagalog region, which is the Palawan. So, the Palawan, often called the Lost Frontier, is a treasure trove of cultural diversity, boasting a rich tapestry of indigenous tradition and captivating blend of natural beauty and historical significance. So, the island's diverse population, including the Palawan, Tagbanwa, and Batak indigenous groups, each contribute unique traditions that have been passed down through generations. From the intricate weaving cultural heritage, reflecting their deep connections to the island and their reverence for ancestral knowledge. So, Palawan's unique blend of indigenous traditions, historical significance, and natural wonders creates an unparalleled cultural experience, attracting visitors from all over the world to immerse themselves in its captivating charm. So let us first discuss the Ambahan. So the Ambahan is the chanted poetry of Hanunong Mangyan, an ethno-linguistic tribe of the Mangyans, referring to the indigenous people or IPS who lives in the Mindoro Island, Philippines. So it's scripted on bamboo slats or on bamboo containers, posts, wooden slats, or tree trunks. No? In the Surat Mangyan, the Manyans have preserved the Ambahan for hundreds of years through the effort of Anton Postma, who preserved over 20,000 Ambahan in the last 50 years. He published his eye-opening book on the Ambahan called Treasures of Minority. We have here the picture of Ambahan. So the Ambahan is defined as the set of a poetic expression with a measured rhyme of 7 syllables lines, having rhyming and syllables, vocalized as a chant without a determined melody or too much melodic variation, recited for the purpose of verbalizing in a metaphorical ways certain human situation or characteristic with possible challenges or matching answer in a dialect fashion. So, to further understand the Ambahan, let us have the example here. So, as you can see here in the example, no, we have the rhyme on at the last part of each line. So, here's the English translation, no? You my friend, dearest of all, thinking of you makes me sad. Rivers deep are in between, forests vast keep us apart, but thinking of you with lover as if you are being nearby, standing, sitting at my side. So, the poetry, an Ambahan expresses a longing and affection for a dear friend or loved one who is far away. So, the speaker feels sadness because they are separated by deep rivers and vast forests, symbolizing physical and emotional distance. So, however, no, the poem also conveys hope and love as the speaker finds comfort in thinking of their loved one, imagining them nearby. So, Ambahan serves as a critical part of their oral literature and cultural identity. So, the Ambahan, it is not meant to be sung, but rather chanted in a rhythmic and melodic manner. So, traditionally, no, the Manyan people carve Ambahan verses onto bamboo using their ancient script known as Surat Manyan. What I have said earlier. So, this method of preserving poetry reflects their deep respect for nature and their desire to pass down the knowledge through generations. So, the themes Ambahan vary widely, reflecting different aspects of the Manyan way of life. It is often used to express love and partnerships, no? With young man and woman exchanging verses to convey affection. Additionally, it serves as a means of teaching family values, with elders passing down wisdom to younger generations through these poetic lines, no? The Ambahan also explores nature and livelihood, illustrating the Manyan people's close connections to the environment, and their reliance on farming, hunting, and fishing. Some ambahan compositions delved into philosophical reflections on life, offering guidance on overcoming struggles, finding happiness, and understand the impermanence of existence. So because the Mangyan people traditionally avoid direct confrontation, so ambahan allows them to communicate emotions and ideas in a suitable yet profound way. As a literary and cultural artifact, ambahan plays a significant role in preserving the Mangyan language and traditions. So it is one of the few surviving examples of the pre-colonial Philippines literatures, making it an important part of the country's heritage. So efforts to document and promote ambahan, such as the work of Ginaw Bilog, a National Living Treasure awardee, highlight its importance. So despite modernizations, many Mangyan communities continue to practice and pass down this poetic tradition, ensuring that their cultural identity remains intact. So, in essence, ambahan is more than just a poetry. It is a living tradition that embodies the wisdom, values, and artistic expression of the Hanunos Mangyan people. So it served as a bridge between generations, allowing them to communicate and preserve their identity in a rapidly changing world. Through continued appreciation and study, ambahan remains a testament to the rich and diverse cultural heritage of MIMAROPA and the Philippines. So let us move on to the other example. We have here the alamat ng Marinduque. So let me read you the summarization. So once upon a time, several years ago, the town of Camarines, Mindoro, and southwest part of Laguna are within the barangay of Batangas. The chief of this barangay is Dato Batumbakal. Had a very beautiful daughter named Mutya Maria. So Mutya Maria was considered the queen of Katagalugan because she has the quality of the queen. So here's the dialogue of Maria. If you really love me, you will fight for it anyhow. A challenge by Maria to Duque. So before they were parted, they agreed to meet before sunset at the palace garden. Dato Batumbakal is aware of their meeting. He scolded Maria and restricted her to see Duque. So Dato Batumbakal created a mandate on their barangay that says royal blood cannot be involved with a commoner. So this had been violated by Duque and Maria. So Duque had been arrested and beheaded through the command of the Batumbakal, and Maria was greatly sad. So the love romance of Maria and Duque became a word mouth throughout the barangay. A place derived its name from them, which is now called Marinduque. The alamat ng Marinduque, or the legend of Marinduque, has a deep connection to the culture of the MIMAROPA region, particularly in terms of beliefs, traditions, and cultural identity. So, this legend serves as a reflection of the way of life, values, worldview of the early inhabitants of Marinduque and the broader MIMAROPA region. So, one of the most significant aspects of the legends is its depiction of a diwata, fairy of nature spirit, often portrayed as Mutya Maria or Maria Makiling in different versions of the story. So now let us examine or analyze the geographical and historical significance of the story. So, like many folk tales, in the Philippines, the alamat ng Marinduque provides mythical explanations of the island's formation. So, instead of a scientific geological process, no? The story narrates how Marinduque emerged from the tragic love story of two individuals or as result of divine intervention. So such legends, no, serve as a way for early inhabitants to understand and explain their surroundings in a way that aligns with their worldwide. The story also emphasizes the idea that nature and human experiences are deeply connected, a belief that continues to influence the cultural identity of the region. So in terms of the connection of the story to the oral tradition and storytelling culture, no, the legend is a testament to the rich oral tradition of the MIMAROPA region. So long before written records, communities relied on storytelling to preserve their history, beliefs, and moral lessons. So, elders passed down stories like the Alamat ng Marinduque to younger generation, ensuring that their cultural heritage remain alive. Even today, this tradition continues as folktales are shared in schools, festivals, and family gathering, reinforcing a sense of pride and identity among people of Marinduque and the entire MIMAROPA region. So, in terms of themes of love, sacrifice, and family, so the story often revolves around themes of love, no, sacrifice and family values, which are central to Filipino culture, no. So many versions of the legend depict two lovers who are forbidden to be together, so leading to their tragic fate and the eventual creation of Marinduque, no. This theme resonates with the value of MIMAROPA communities, where strong family ties, respect for elders, and deep connections are highly cherished. This story serves as a reminder that love and sacrifice, no, shape not only personal relationships but also history of an entire community. So, taking everything into account, the Alamat ng Marinduque is more than just a folk tale, no? It is a symbol of the rich cultural heritage of MIMAROPA. It reflects the region's belief and nature spirits, deep-rooted oral traditions, values of love and sacrifice, and historical consciousness. So, by continuing to share this legend, no, the people of Marinduque and the broader MIMAROPA region preserve their identity and keep their cultural legacy alive for future generations. So, the Ambahan and Alamat ng Marinduque are two significant literary pieces that showcase the rich cultural heritage of MIMAROPA region. So the Ambahan, the traditional poetry of the Hanunos Mangyan, served as a means of communications, a vessel for indigenous wisdom, and a bridge between generations. So its rhythmic and structured form reflects the Mangyan people's values, beliefs, and way of life, making it an essential part of MIMAROPA's oral tradition or oral literature. So similarly, no, the Alamat ng Marinduque preserves the region's folklore and historical consciousness. It is not only provides a mythical explanation of Marinduque's origin, but also reflects the deep connection of the people of nature, their beliefs, and the supernatural, and their social values. So, like many folk narratives, no, these legends strengthens the identity of Marinduqueños and reinforces their sense of belonging to their land and tradition. So, both literary forms play a crucial role in shaping MIMAROPA's cultural identity. They highlight the importance of oral traditions, storytelling, and artistic expression in preserving history and indigenous knowledge. So, in an era of modernizations, no, the continued appreciation of study of Ambahan in the Alamat ng Marinduque ensure that the unique traditions of MIMAROPA remain alive, fostering cultural pride and continuity for future generations. So that concludes our report. Thank you for listening.